Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode where we go together. Our story begins in 1968 with the zoologist Bernhard Heuvelmans. He is going to the United States because one of his colleagues wants to show him one of his latest discoveries, a strange curiosity he is exhibiting at a fair in Minnesota. Initially, Bernard, he will be very active and he will take a lot of time to get to the eyes, because for him he didn't really think to find something special, and as he is someone of his word and especially towards his friends. He will decide to go see this curiosity and go there a few months later, and it is following this visit that he will write a very intriguing letter. In this letter, he is completely stunned by what he has just seen. He says he saw an ice coffin containing a very strange creature that he had never seen before. According to him, he was introduced to a new species that he did not know, and which is very strange. Secretary of an unknown species was reportedly found in Asia and died in 1967. Bernard, apparently, he would have had the opportunity to study it for more than 3 days. And his conclusions are extraordinary. This species cannot be an ape and would be closer to man. It would just be less evolved, or would have evolved in a different way. The corpse has characteristics that are not present in that of human anatomy. I am not a Homo sapiens. So is it possible that he discovered the corpse of an ancient species that has survived since prehistory and that we have never seen? This discovery sparked an international controversy, and many newspapers will talk about it. This corpse would therefore be that of another human species, wild and hairy, which, according to scientists, must have been dead for thousands of years. But who would still exist? For Berlin, that seems impossible. However, he is reputed to be very meticulous on all his works and even confessed to him that he was very surprised by what he managed to discover on this corpse. The body was not in very good condition and a strong smell of putrefaction emanated from it, so it was impossible for it to be a mannequin or a scarecrow. In addition, Bernard's analyses proved that it was indeed an unknown species. He will be joined by many other specialists who will try to look into the subject to find new answers. But it is from that moment that the creature will mysteriously disappear. Many theories say that this discovery could have far too important significance for the time and that we were not ready for such revelations. And many people suggest that it was the government that made this creature disappear. But despite the demise of cryptid, scientists and specialists decided not to stop there. And then they're going to do research to find out where the creature came from and try to find new leads. They will give them many expeditions to Asia in order to find a new corpse of this species in the 70s. A television crew even goes so far as to follow Geordie on an expedition to the mountains of Pakistan. For this researcher, it is impossible to deny the existence of another species, and this species could be ancient primitive humans. Still unknown at the moment. For him, this is all the more likely because where the first corpse was discovered, these are very difficult areas to access, and for the most part, the man has never been there before. According to this research, these men would never have been occupied by humanity except in prehistory, so the fact that a primitive species is hiding in this remote region would not be extraordinary, and it would even be normal because we would not have carried out research in this area at the moment. Whatever happens now, no expedition will have found another corpse of this species. On the other hand, they will have managed to report many testimonies of shepherds of the region who still walk around these areas, and who for some of them will describe great apes or bears, or even fossil men. Most of the villages even have a legend named the Mysterious among them, which describes a prehistoric man who would have visited the village at a certain time. But is it a primitive species of a Bigfoot or another cryptid? It will surely be a considerable amount of time before we finally have a definitive answer to this intriguing story, and that concludes this episode. I truly hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, and let me know if there are any mythological topics or people you want me to cover in future videos. If you find content like this fascinating, be sure to check out my other episodes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. This was Fire, signing off.